Okay, so today we will start with function. So functions, there are lots of function in JavaScript. Okay, so I will not deep dive into everything because this is purely into JavaScript. Okay, we use functions in React.js also, same thing. But like there are difference between normal function. Why do you use normal function? Why do you use arrow function and all that? So what I will do, I will try to achieve everything using arrow function itself. Okay, because in future also you will be mostly try to you will be also using arrow function. So rather than just the difference between normal function, you know what normal function is like.
Yeah,
my function my function. Okay, okay, no, it will be like we need to use keyword.
function name.
Function name is my function, and then
Parent.
this one, then we write parenthesis, and over here we write console.log I am normal function. ठीक है. So this is my function. Okay, my function. ठीक है. So this is what we say, this is an old way of writing in function. Okay, because after like arrow function came into the picture, everything becomes old, like we can say. But this is a normal function. Okay, so how do you call this function? We call this function using directly, we
My
can like
function.
my function name, we can do it, and you can call it. Okay, so see the output, it is I am normal function. Sorry, normal spelling is mistake. Okay, I am normal function. Now even we have even we can, what we can do, we can assign it also. And one thing also is like if you want to log something now, like my function, if you do likewise my function dot name also, I think. So there are lots of things, like I think it will, you all will get confused with this my function dot. So got it, like even name, you are asking name, so what, my function one I will give you. Okay, one one one. So there is a property name of function. So you will get always, you will get name of the function. See, my function whatever we are logging here, it is coming there, the name of the function. Okay, so this is just like for like showing off all these things. So it's of no use, like not most of the time you will get to use all these things to get the name of a function and all. Okay, so we used to call my function likewise. Okay, even we can store it also, like we can do is a constant my function equal to this. Okay, from here also you can call my function I am normal function. So got it, like we wrote the same function in two different way. Got it? Any
Yes.
doubt?
No.
No doubt. Okay, now I'll, okay, what will be the output now?
It is hoisted, right?
So what will be the output? I don't want hosted, hunted, or
So,
whatever thing. Just give me the output. This will be the output, and if it is wrong or right, then we will. If it is right, that is fine. I got it. You understand what you. So just give me what will be the output now.
yeah,
Rajesh,
it's we get the same I'm normal function.
I am normal function. Okay, Rajesh, you.
No, bro, undefined or neither.
Okay, Anjali, you.
Nor add normal function.
I am normal function. Okay, it will be an error. Cannot access my function before initialization. Why error? Hosting
Before
come
is
into this. Hosting come into the picture. Now to solve this, we can use it as where. Now my function is not a function, it will say, but it didn't give you that error. Okay, but if you write again, write late, then also same error. Cannot access my function before initialization. Got it? This is because of hosting. So whenever you are writing let or const, so always remember it should be called afterward itself. Okay, now you will get an option. Same let you will do or const you do, whatever you are doing, you will get the output. Where also will work. Where also you will get an output. Got it? Any doubt in this? This is due to hosting. Huh? Let to array const if you will go through, so you will understand the, if you will go through the first video, you will learn this why this happened. Okay, so this is normal function. Okay, we used to call it likewise. Now what is arrow function? Same. Arrow function is the shortest form of normal function. Okay, how do you write an arrow function? Constant my
My function.
arrow function. Okay, equal to, we used to write mute it,
Equals to
mute it. Uh, so this is arrow function, the simplest way, or we can say like more shorthand if you write. So this is an arrow function. Over here I will write this. Okay, I am arrow function. Okay, again we can call this directly. Same thing, it will print both. I am normal function, I am arrow function. Same over here, you can use anything, let, where, const, anything. Okay, so this doesn't mean like, but most of the time we used to go with const itself. Okay, so so you can like it totally up to your practice and all, so you can go with const or anything like as per your requirement you can change. So now even we can write it in more shorthand form, like we, if there is nothing, like if it is a one line statement, then even we can remove curly bracket also from arrow function. Okay, so this will also give you the same thing, same output. I am the arrow function. So now you are saying now from over from here, this is my function. Okay, and we change to this is, so obviously the function writing becomes short, the syntax becomes short. Okay, and one major difference between function component, okay, function, normal function and arrow function is the use of this keyword. In arrow function we don't use this keyword. Over here we need to bind using this keyword. Okay, so the more like if you'll go through, you can go through the videos or any of the documentation over here, there you will understand more deep into that, the difference between this and this. So basically today we are just looking into function. So as I said, this is just normal function. From now onwards we will focus totally on arrow function. Okay, any doubt till now?
No.
Okay, ठीक है, so this is done arrow function. So ठीक है, now there are way also how to call a function and all that, so this is fine, so you can call a function likewise. And even like if you likewise see, this is a function. Okay, so over here it will not give you anything, but if you log a function now, we can even log it. So to call a function we basically use round bracket, so this returns entire function. Okay, this returns entire function. If you want to call a function, what you need to do, you need to round bracket. Okay, I am arrow function. Now don't get confused why this is undefined, because we have called a function and this function is not returning anything, so this log is giving undefined. ठीक है, any doubt?
Like, can you repeat once again? What did you say?
See, I am calling a function over here. Okay, inside a log statement, so this function is not returning anything. Okay,
Okay.
so only if you want, likewise I will say, let's return. Now you can see it will be 1, just because this function was not returning anything, so only we were getting undefined in this, for this log. But now this function is returning 1, so we are getting 1, and this log is same one, this one is the same log, I'm arrow function. Okay, got it?
Yes, yes.
This is not rocket science, just we are going through functions, so that in future when we will write functions, like everywhere you are going to use functions, array, object, so you should not be panicked all that thing. Okay, okay, like what is this, why in just one line we wrote a function and all that. Okay, so now let's come to any doubt, anything like in interviews or anything like you have asked, got question, anything, any experience?
they have used, they have asked like, what is the use of using the new function? What to say? Arrow function.
So arrow function, as I said, the first is like syntax wala part and the major one is this keyword. So arrow function you can use without this keyword.
Yeah, like there, I have read somewhere like lexical scope. Because of the lexical scope, we will use the arrow function.
So lexical scope is the part, and apart from that, even this keyword. So all that are interrelated still.
Okay.
Why lexical scope? Why all these things? Okay. So now we will. So you all know JavaScript is synchronous in nature. Synchronous means
Yes.
after one line, next line. After one line, next line. After one line, next line. So it doesn't stop anywhere. Okay. It goes likewise. Okay. After each line, like what we say, if you write log one. Okay. 7. So output will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Correct. Everyone is on the same page.
Yes.
Okay. So now assume that this is synchronous in nature. But you know what is synchronous? Synchronous means execution will be line by line. Asynchronous means execution will not be line by line. It will be parallel or it will stop for some task. Okay. After that, it will be basically asynchronous task. So if you'll go through like a JavaScript basics, more basics, so you will have event loop and all that. Event loop is there, like there are more topics like closure is there, event loop is there, all that things also you need to go through parallelly. So these are just the prerequisite, we can say that all these things are going to be used in React, so only I'm focusing on these things before going to React. Okay, so I cannot explain as of now event loop, like closures and all that. Okay, so that will be totally of JavaScript part mostly. So I will just basic I will give you about this. Okay, this is synchronous in nature. But in real time example, what we want, like over here we have a line. Okay, this will take some time. Okay, this will take some time. So what will happen? Execution will come here, come here, come here, and then it will take some time. So execution will perform all these things, like going to do some task, and it will wait till it get completed, and then it will run likewise, 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 likewise. Okay, so this is not a good, like what we say, approach basically. Getting a point now, like this task is fine, but this task is taking more time, so the execution will stop here until unless this task gets completed. Okay, getting or confused?
Okay. Yes. Yes.
Rajesh, you, Anjali, you,
समझा.
Anjana, Rajesh,
Yes, right.
got it now. So now we need to handle, so everyone, if someone will ask JavaScript is synchronous or asynchronous, so JavaScript is synchronous in nature, but we can perform asynchronous task in JavaScript using callbacks, using like set timeout, using promises, using async await. There are lots of options using which we can achieve asynchronous nature also. Okay, so now comes into the picture set timeout. So
Okay.
set timeout is basically, set timeout a method we can say, or a function we can say. So this performs it, this will, how it's right, like this has a simple syntax, like it will take a callback function over here. Okay, callback function I'm writing arrow function. This will take callback function. Okay, okay, this will take callback function, and it will also take time. Time will be after how many microsecond it's going to run. And even over here we have optional part, parameters. Okay, argument or parameters, you can say argument basically, arg1, like we can say arg basically, arg, okay, comma arg. Okay, I will explain you what is the use of this. Okay, and this both time and argument are optional. Okay, now what will happen, see.
After 5 seconds, it will display.
So now I refresh it, see, it came 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and after 5 seconds it printed I am here. Okay, so set timeout is basically used to perform set timeout. What is the use of set timeout? This will call this will run this function after this time. Okay, once this time gets completed, after this only it will run this function.
Bro,
Getting it?
where can we use, bro?
There are many places we use it, like to what we say. For example, is simplest, like this is not the approach we used to follow, but just see that on click of something you want to show a toast message.
Yeah, after some time.
Okay, after some time, or else just you want to like after logging you want to set like login is successful. After 1 second you want to show something.
Okay.
So you can do it like there are lots of like what we say examples where or scenarios where you can use timeout. Okay, to halt something, to like do something. But this is like, and this will be called only one time. Okay, this function will be called only one time. When it will be called? After
5 seconds.
5 seconds. Okay, so and you got to see one thing now, it didn't stopped here. Okay, because set timeout is asynchronous in nature, so it didn't stop here. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and after that it came to like I am here. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, after that it came to like I am here, it will come. So this is asynchronous behavior, like this line was in the middle itself, but it didn't stop it. Why? This became asynchronous. Parallelly, it was kept in a other call stack, and from there, the call stack, the execution get into it. So there are lots of understanding which we can you will get to know about in event loop. Okay. So just search is about event loop, what is event loop and all. So you will understand it. Okay. So this is fine. Let us remove all these things. Okay. Okay. So even we can keep a like a constant timeout id. Okay, so we can have likewise, if you log it you will get a timeout id. Okay, now using this timeout id we can do a lot of other things also, like timeout id is 1. Okay, so
Why, bro? One.
have, they have assigned 1, I have not assigned, bro.
Okay.
Like maybe like I think if you write 2, maybe this is only one timeout. If you write 2, so what will be the out? Maybe first second numbering they are used to giving. Let's see. 1 and 2 timeout id similar. Okay.
Yeah.
So now we had other now see, interesting is there, this is not mandatory, this is optional. Now what will happen?
It will come like second. It will take.
What will happen? It will run
Yeah.
after how much time? Zero time, or it will give an error?
Set timeout is a function means you need to pass any time to it. First one will be executed. Second one will be error.
Okay, what do you say, Anjali and Nair?
Like, what's your question?
What will happen in the second case? Second log, what we have printed?
It will print simultaneously, like parallelly, because we haven't mentioned any uh,
Time.
number, right?
Okay, we have not written any time, so it will print like same time itself. You are saying.
Yes.
You are saying it will print first say.
Yes.
Okay, and what do you say,
Okay,
Anjali?
okay. Like we have used Python. No, first it will print I'm here too, and after that I'm here.
Okay, and what do you say, Anjali?
First I am here and second I am here too.
ठीक है, Rajesh is saying first will print and second don't know what it will happen. But it will print I am here too, and second is I am here. Because see this part which we are talking about, timing part, okay? This is optional. Means if you will not give anything, it will by default take 0. Okay. So this is in type of interview question itself. Is someone you will write likewise, okay? Set timeout this way, and they will ask you what will be the output. And the first thing which you will get confused is like where is the timing? Okay, where is the timing? Set timeout, okay, in set timeout timing should be there, but over here timing is not there. Now you will have two things, either it will print or either it will give error. No timing means you will consider either 0 or else you will consider it will be an error because timing is required. So always remember this is an optional part only if there is a default time is 0. Okay, and once the default time is 0, so it came first and then it came, this one came. Got it?
Yes.
Yes.
Any doubt? Like, because see, I got the interview question over there and this was my confusion. Like, I was pretty much sure that this will give an error. Because I didn't know that this is an optional part. This is an option. I was confused about that, whether this is an optional part, but I was thinking that this will give an error. But there are so much set time out there. So I wrote, I said that no, it will not give error, it will run. It was just like I tukka I did. Okay, now we will come into optional part, argument part. Okay, so we have an argument a comma b. Okay, even we have c. Okay, so we'll print over here a comma b comma c. Now if you want to pass some argument to this callback function, so you can pass it via here, like a 1 comma 2 comma 3. Got it? Any doubt, any confusion, anything? Huh?
What are these, bro? 5,000 after 1, 2, 3.
This is arguments. As I said, now set timeout. Okay, I will write here. Set timeout, what we will take? It has, first will be callback function. Second will be time. And after that it will be arguments. Okay? Any number, like you can write argument 1, comma argument 2, comma argument, whatever, like how much argument the function need, it will be likewise. Got it? This, it is not nothing like I have written 3, but argument can be 1, argument can be none, argument can be 10, argument can be anything. Okay, it totally depends on how many parameters you have in your function. This part is optional. Okay, so now
Okay.
say what will be the output.
After 5 seconds, it will print like console. I am here. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, Nair and Anjali, your answer same or anything else?
Yeah, like after 5 seconds only it will print.
I am here and it
I'm
will
here.
print
1, 2, 3.
1 2 3. ठीक है? So Anjali, your answer?
मुझे समझ में ही नहीं आ रहा है।
क्या नहीं समझा?
ये टाइम आउट का समझा ही नहीं मुझे।
Okay, so set timeout basically एक what we say, a concept है. What we say is concept using which we can like set timeout कि किसी भी चीज को डिले कर सकते हैं. ठीक है? अगर एक फंक्शन है like this is my function. Okay, this is my callback function is a function. Okay, normal function or any function हो. ठीक है? This function I want to run after any certain amount time, like after 10 second I want to run. So what I need to do, this function I need to write, and in the time I need to write 1000. So 1000 if 10,000, so 10,000 means 10 second.
Yes.
ठीक है? And arguments are like parameters which this function wants. Like over here it is like this is the callback function. ठीक है?
Okay.
This is 5 seconds and this is the parameter means ABC will be 1 2 3. Now if you'll see the log, it will be I am here 1 2 3. Got it? Now if I am doing likewise, there is two parameter, I'm sending 3 with 3 with it. It didn't printed anything. No, it will print, but it will be C is undefined. ठीक है? Because over here, okay, sorry, over here we have written C. ठीक है? So this will be the case, like after certain time or after some amount of time, this function will get executed. So now you are seeing now like there are two parameters only, A and B. And how many parameter I passed? 3.
3.
But it didn't give me any warning, anything. So these are all tricky questions. So whatever amount of parameter it is there, it will take and rest it will leave. ठीक है?
Sure.
Okay.
And this is not mandatory. ठीक है?
And the timing
हाँ,
also not mandatory.
हाँ, if you will write likewise, it will print undefined after 5 seconds. undefined because we are not passing any parameter. And if you want, if you pass anything like parameter 1, parameter 2, ठीक है. So printing same it will print out function parameter 1 parameter 2, ठीक है. Any doubt, Anjali? You like got it? Why you are saying? So
नहीं.
this, so this is basically we can remove everything, and if you remove everything, then it will work as fatak. It will be asynchronous call itself. This is also not synchronous in nature because set timeout means asynchronous behavior. Okay, it will print fat say, but it will be like it will be asynchronous only. ठीक है. If empty time means zero timing, so always remember empty time means zero timing. ठीक है. Now this is timeout timeout ID. Okay, so now what we can do, like over here, so we using set timeout, what we do call a function, and this will call function only one time. How many time?
One time.
Only one time. Same we can, if you want to clear the interval, we can use this and clear the interval. Okay, so but in this you will not get a better understanding of clear interval. We will go to set in type set interval, and now over there we will use. Okay, so let's comment it down.
Bro, what's the use of using arguments, low passing parameters?
Passing param, that they have given, like this depends on your scenario, bro. If you want to pass something to the that function, so from where you will pass? Now just assume that, okay, I am getting a props. This is my object, my
Okay.
object. Okay, constant my object equal to, I'm writing uh, f name java, ठीक है, l name equal to script, ठीक है, comma age equal to 24, ठीक है. This is my object. Okay, now what I want, I wrote a function. Okay, constant my function, ठीक है. My function is equal to arrow function. Inside arrow function, what I'm doing, I'm just calling a, what we can say, calling a set timeout, ठीक है. And I am here and I want to like display, want to display f name and like all these things, first name and last name of this object. So from this is dynamic. Okay, this is dynamic. You send this as a parameter, my function, what I'm sending to this, my object, ठीक है. Getting point, like abhi anyone like confused what we did, what we are doing?
No, bro. Tell me.
Huh? If
No,
you
bro.
have
No.
confusion, just let me know. Over here what we are doing, after 5000 second, like 5 seconds, sorry, we are going to print. And what I want to print, first name and last name. So now say me how you are going to pass it, how you will pass. You got the param inside this, ठीक है. You are sending this object, my object in my function. So what this will return, this my object will go there as a param. Got it?
Got it.
Everyone is with me?
Yes, yes,
Anjali, get
got
it?
it.
हाँ.
Sorry. So this is param. So now what I want this param to be sent into this. So I cannot write directly par, ठीक है. I will like, so what I will do, I will directly write it over here. What I will write here. Got my point? And now what I can do, even like I will show you how we can destructure. Now param dot f name, comma param dot l name, ठीक है. Now say me what will be the output.
Error comes because you haven't written param.
Okay, okay. Ah, ठीक है. Now this is fine. What should be the output?
I am here. JavaScript.
Got it? Same output. Why? So we send this dynamically. Okay. Now I will show you how to destructure over here. So getting point, now we are saying entire object here. We are using entire object here. Now I don't want this to do. What I want? Fname, comma, lname. Now don't get confused. Huh? I wrote directly over here. I am right. Okay, sorry. What I did is like I used a curly bracket over here to destructure. What I destructure, there is no equal to. Equal to means this is coming, so it will become equal to automatically. Okay? Getting a point or confused? Hello?
Yes, yes. So we are there.
Confused or
Like
got?
you are passing param as a parameter,
Yes, I am
and then we
passing
have
this
written.
passing, but over here what I did? I did destructuring. Using curly
Okay,
bracket, what I destructured? I destructured fname and last name, which I required. I left age. Okay, now if you print, it will give you same thing.
okay,
So
got it.
before we were not destructuring. What we were doing? Before it was like normal param, and we are using param dot first name, param dot last name. So this look beautiful or this look beautiful? Say me.
Writing restructuring.
Destructuring is perfect because I don't want age. I didn't took age, but if you want age also, what we can do? Age. But now I will do. I want age as age. Okay? Age colon age. Now if we will print age. So now what will be the output? Same along with age 24. Got it? Now over here what we did? We did normal destructuring and now variable name change destructuring. Got it or like hanged?
Got it. Got it.
Anjali, you?
समझा.
Nair, you hanged?
Like you are destructuring and then canceling.
Huh?
Like why you have passed insert difference. Okay, 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 got it, got it.
Or you can say it's okay if there is disturbance. Say
No, after 5,000, like why you have declared as a param?
it's like it is not param. It is the argument which is required by this function.
Okay,
We cannot pass directly. Now over here we have param. We cannot how? Okay, let's do one thing. We will remove everything. This we will remove. Okay, param. You are saying this is param which we are getting. We will write param directly
yes,
here. Huh? Okay, this is what
okay,
you want.
okay. Yes, yes,
Okay, so I will not even print this. I will just use this param itself.
okay.
Okay, this is param. So now you are saying output will come.
No.
No, it won't come, but why we have declared at the end of the function as param
Now we have
inside the
removed it,
console?
na?
Yeah, yeah.
Inside the console you are saying we have not declared it. We are just reading this whatever we are getting in arrow function. We are reading the param. If you
Okay,
will see over here what you got undefined. So if this function, this arrow function, there is a closure concept, okay, and all that thing. So just under this arrow function, this is an arrow function, okay.
okay,
So this function is parameter as param. I will write parameter. This function require parameter, okay, and we are showing this parameter here. ठीक है? Any doubt till now?
No.
no.
Just concentrate on this function, huh? Arrow function.
Okay,
This function gets parameter and prints that parameter. ठीक है?
okay,
Now to send to call this function, okay, to send this like this parameter or argument to this past data to this function. How we pass this param? From where we are getting this param?
My object.
From this line. Am I correct?
yes,
Everyone on the same page, like this param is coming from here because we are calling my function and sending my object as param to argument to this param. ठीक है? In
yeah,
param what we got? My object.
my
But
object.
now this this function also required some parameters.
Yes.
From where you will get that parameter? To send this parameter we need to write after time. If you
Okay.
will write here I am the parameter, so you will write it will be print I am here, I am the parameter. I am here, I am the parameter. So
Okay. Okay.
whatever
Got it.
you want this function to take as a parameter, then over here you need to pass. So we are passing this param over here, and then it will print our my object. You will see it will print my object along with I am here. It will print my object. Got it?
Yes.
So it is pretty much simple. See, set timeout. Okay, it will have a round bracket. Okay, this round bracket. In this round bracket, we have three things. What? Callback function. First, this is our callback function. Okay, this is our time. This is our time. Arguments, any number of arguments. Whatever argument is required by this function, it will be passed from here itself. This is also optional. Okay, got it or any doubt?
Yes. Yes. Got it. Got it.
And in between I saw destructuring and all that. So just because you have learned destructuring, so you must understand. Now you got now how we are going to use destructuring.
Yes.
Over this example I showed you how we are going to use destructuring. Got it now, Rajesh?
Yes, bro.
Okay, so Anjali, for you, like go through my first three videos, so you will get to understand the basics. Okay, so you will understand more.
Okay.
Okay, so try to complete it till tomorrow.
Okay.
So this is okay. So now we will talk about set interval. Okay, so we have set interval. Same set interval. Over here it will be callback function along with time. Okay, and same like we have time and then we have what we say. Same thing like the delay and arguments. Same. What we can write? I think we can just same thing. Comma arguments. Okay. But the difference between set timeout and set interval is interval. You know now. Interval is a regular time. Certain. I am saying I will call like after interval means regular time. Like if over here timeout means this function will be called when it will be called when this time is over. Okay,
Yes, bro.
just try to understand it. This function will be called when in set timeout when this time is over. Okay, but in interval this function will be called after every this much time.
Okay.
So let me comment it down. Okay, I will write constant interval id equal to set interval. Set interval you got or like confusion is still confused?
Got it.
Like you will be confusing. I will show you what. See over here we are writing 2000. So what will happen? After every 2 seconds, this will be called.
Okay.
See, just see the number. Huh? Number is changing after every, like it will print. I will do
Yes. Yes.
6, 7. It will become likewise. Or else do one thing. We will do it one thing like we will pass. We will not. We will print over here. Uh, 1 plus plus. It will be not 1 plus plus.
I plus.
Uh, uh, math dot random. I will call. Don't get a one just to get a random value. I'm doing this. Okay. So
Okay.
now you see it will print after every 2 seconds we are getting different like get
Yes.
it. So this will not stop. This will never stop until unless you will call like you will stop it. So using set interval is like good and it also dangerous. Okay, this will not stop like until you kill the process or whatever. To stop this, what we need to do? We need to do clear interval. Okay.
Okay.
So got it now? What is like set timeout and set interval? So set interval
Yes.
means it will this function will be called again and again after certain time. What will be the certain time? This will be the certain time. Same likewise if you will do again fat. You're saying how much it's every 0 second, it's getting called. Got it?
Got it.
So this is now same thing if you want to pass an argument. Okay, so over from here you can pass it, and this will, if you don't want to give time, it's nothing like that. Without time it will be there, like I will give 200 second, 2000 second, same. ठीक है? I is not defined. Okay, in place of I I need to write 5. So got it? After every second it will print. Why it is not printing 5? Okay, over here I have not printed I. So every 2 or whatever the second it will print, the number over here will increase because these are same line, so it is just increasing the number. So got what is the difference between set timeout and set interval? And this is the mandatory question, like
Set timeout is calling the function after some time.
after some time, only one time. Set interval means again and again the function will be called after certain time.
Every
A-
time.
and
After
so this is a mandatory question. Okay, at basic level now, at like 1 year experience or like less than that, or mostly 2 years, or sometime like in senior also they used to ask this, because most of the like interview questions or logical questions are also on the basic of set interval.
how to clear that, bro?
I will say you how to clear it. I will explain you. So now to clear, just okay, we will have a condition. Okay, let I equal to 0. Okay, ठीक है? Now we will do a actual problem. I equal to 0. Over here we are passing I, and what we need to do over here, this function will do I plus plus. ठीक है? Why it is an error? Variable declaration expected. Okay, let I, set interval is I, we are passing it I. Log also is fine. This is my function. Okay. ठीक है? This is I plus plus. Now it will like what we say. Set interval will run. But now I want to clear it. If I greater than 5, what we need to do? Clear interval, and what we had? Interval ID.
Interval ID.
So just we need to do this and it will. So now you will see it will print. Okay, it will not print anything, bro.
1, 2, 3.
We need to like log over here. Anjali, you are getting or confused?
समझ रहा हूँ.
समझ रहा ना? It's like I, and we will do I plus plus here. ठीक है? So now you will see it will print 0. Okay, it is just printing and not increasing I plus plus 5, bro. Okay. I don't want to pass all these things because it's getting closure is like okay. Now it will print 0, 1. It will print true. Okay, we have given I think more time. 3, 4.
That's all.
No,
Huh?
I got it why it came out, because it is
Greater
in.
than 5.
No. It is inside that na. So only JavaScript is what I always say na. JavaScript is very much confusing. To clear
It
into
is inside. What you said?
JavaScript very much cancelling.
No, it is inside function or something inside.
No.
Like why is it printing?
I will just explain a bit. Interval ID is this. First I need to stop this, or else it will print again and again. What we did, we wrote this. Where is our error? Where is our error? So we are passing this is fine. and we did the same thing. So what was wrong over here? We give interval ID, set interval. Let me log first what we getting. Let I plus plus.
Bro, if
Okay,
function
okay,
is
okay,
also
okay.
like,
No, 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 no. It is not getting executed, bro. Sorry. So this should get executed first of all. Okay, this function should get executed. So only. So what we will do? We will do set timeout because this will make sure that this function executes. Okay, set timeout I will write, and I will write after 10,000 seconds. Okay, and over here this is fine. Let me first remove this time here. It's like taking much time. I will write only 1 second. So now what happened, bro? Any error? Set timeout, clear interval 10 second. Uh, why is an error now? Constant, constant set interval, 1000 clear interval.
but here in set timeout we haven't used any arrow function.
Hmm. So now, for example, just see how like a small things now, like this all these things happens because this is calling the function directly. Okay, when
Hmm.
so only it is clearing the interval. Get it? So only now see after like 9, after 10 second it stopped. The interval got stopped.
Okay,
So using this what we did, like see, it will print 0, 1, 2 second, 3 second, 4 second, 5 second, 6 second. So after 10 second what will come? The set timeout will run that function and that will clear the interval. So this is like handle with care. Set interval is totally like handle with care or else you are going to have blast. So avoid like in certain scenario only we are going to use set interval and all set interval. But set timeout is like most of the time you can use it. But set interval you are going to use when like you have an option. Okay, OTP. How many of you seen OTP wala funda? Enter the mobile number, click on submit. The timer starts like 59, 58, 56.
yeah,
So this can be done using set timeout and set interval.
okay,
Got it? This will
Yes.
this will show the timer. See, I have 60 seconds. We'll start with 59. Like what I will do, I will do minus
minus
minus.
minus.
Okay, and I will do after 60,000. So after 60 second, what we are doing? So just assume this is our timer. So how it see? This is showing you timer is getting reduced. Got it? And after 0
Yes.
second, the button will automatically like resend OTP button will come into the picture. So how that will
Okay,
come into the picture? Over here, after doing clear interval, what we can do? We can over here like log. This is just a scenario type example I'm showing. Okay. So getting my point. Any doubt like set interval, set timeout?
no, no, bro.
So getting now where we can use it, how to use it, and how to handle the clear interval thing.
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay, Anjali, you any doubt? Set
Huh.
timeout, set interval.
No.
Like if there is doubt, that is fine. I can understand. Like you maybe like not that pro in JavaScript and all that, so it will take you a bit time because I used to go deeply like deep dive into the concept. So sometimes you'll find it interesting, and sometimes it will like what is happening, what is happening. This is not me. It's like JavaScript basically. Okay, so I showed you where like in the OTP we used to like have dot after clicking on some mobile number and entering, then we used to got all this type of thing. So after 60 second what will happen? Now it's going to happen like after 60 second the timer gets stops and we send resend OTP button
Yes.
came. So again we will press and resend OTP. What will happen? Again the timer will start.
Okay.
So this will go again. So over there we can use setTimeout and setInterval. setTimeout and setInterval are asynchronous functions. If you want to perform asynchronous task in JavaScript, then we can go with setTimeout or setInterval. What will setTimeout do? setTimeout will call a function, call the function or callback function basically used to say. The inside function is callback function. What is setTimeout will call a function after certain time and it will call that function only one time. So what setInterval will do? setInterval will call this function again and again after this much of time. Okay, these are the arguments. If you want to pass any parameter to this function, so how we can pass? We can pass it from here. ठीक है? Any doubt?
Akbar, like if you use the clear interval, it
Yeah.
will stop the function, but it won't like clear all the output, right?
Which output?
Like we are printing from 60
Ah,
to
so that doesn't
0,
that has been
15.
done. That has been done. The output is in the screen.
Okay,
That if you want to put a logic, you can put it. You can write clear screen. You can refresh the page. Whatever you can. Like after clearing interval, we showed na. We showed this recent OTP.
okay, okay.
So we can again start an like what we say again start an interval over here. Whatever like this is a function. This is a function and inside this function you can do whatever you want to do. Either you want to clear the interval, either you want to
No, what it is doing, like 60,000 you have mentioned over there, right?
yes 60,000 mean
In the set
60
time.
seconds.
Yeah,
One it is in microseconds, so 1000 microsecond means 1 second.
yeah,
So interval gets starts, okay.
okay.
After each second what is happening? I less I minus minus means 59, 58. I is decreasing by 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay. Once
Yes,
after 60 second what is happening? We are stopping this timer. What we are
okay.
doing? We are stopping this timer and what we are doing? We are saying
Resend OP.
resend OTP. I'm picturizing what? That OTP wala funda. You enter mobile number, get OTP. Click down button, what will happen? Timer starts 59, 58, 56. So using this set interval and set timeout, we can achieve that what we say task or requirement. Got it?
Yes, got it.
Hello. And also pass any arguments bro in this clear like set interval.
In set interval, it is fine to pass an argument like we can param and what we need to do. I will write. Wait a minute. This is param. Okay, param I have not printed. Got it?
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, yes.
So functionality is similar. Okay. The difference is what? Function will be called only one time after this much of time. In interval, function will be called every time. When? After this time. After this much of time, it will call every time this function will be getting called. So any
But
doubt?
yeah, bro. In our cases, we are passing arguments in array.
Huh.
Okay.
So what we can do, see, that only I am saying you all are missing it. Just assume this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay?
Mm,
This is my array. You are saying how we are going to, you pass this param. If
mm,
you want, you can do it. You can send likewise and have it everyone. Or else you can, what we can do? You can just write param and over I will write anything you can do with this function. Na? You want, you can do this. You know this is going to be an array. Dot. So what we can do? We can do push param dot whatever you want param dot length whatever array function you want you can do or else I will do map okay param dot map and we'll write okay log item. Now I know this is an arrow function so I did this. What happened? See After each second, all that parameters are getting printed because we have mapped it. Getting
Okay.
one 52 print, 51 print, like 50. So this is getting printed. All this what you have passed. So in param you can send anything. Now inside this function, it's totally up to you how you are going to handle it. If your requirement is to do all these things, do it. This is basically a callback function. In this you can write an entire application.
Okay.
That is totally up to you. Got it? Any doubt?
Got it.
Anyone?
Got it.
Got it.
Any doubt, Anjali, Nair, Rajesh?
No, it's clear.
You got na like function. So mostly we are going to try everything in arrow function itself. So the difference between normal function and arrow function that you can like read from JavaScript. Basically, I am just going through JavaScript so that your basic requirement of React.js will be clear. Because all these things we are going to use directly in React.js. No one is going to tell you that if someone is saying you that you will become a React.js developer without learning JavaScript, without having a core strong of JavaScript, strong basic and core, so they are lying to you. You can never be a good developer, React.js developer, until unless you have a command in JavaScript. So all these things we are going to use. So only I'm clearing. So I cannot deep dive into everything like what is closure, what is event loop. If you will learn all that thing, so it will become huge. Like it will take more time to cover all these things. Okay.
Okay.
So it's totally up to you how you are going to learn all that things. So go through JavaScript name, event loop, closures, all the things, and even like you can go through objects and everything. Whatever you are going to see in internet, learn it. Okay, so that it will be helpful for you.